everyone, my name is Manuela and today we'll be starting this new sequence of pranayama techniques. So for today's practice we will kick off with the box breathing, also known as square breathing or Samariti pranayama. Before we dive into the actual guided breath technique, I will shortly introduce you what is square breathing, the benefits and how to practice. So square breathing, as it says itself, is a breathing technique that looks like a square. So there's an inhale, a hold, an exhale, and hold. And usually it has the same duration. So it has, you can either pick a count of 4 or a count of 5 if you're very familiar with box breathing and with holding retention. However, it should feel easy and it should feel comfortable for you. So if you feel like count of 4 is too long or count of 5, you can also reduce it to a count of 3. The benefits of box breathing is that by having an equal length of inhalations, retentions, and exhalations, it slows down your breath, and it slows down also and has an impact by slowing down your heart rate and activating your nervous system, especially the parasympathetic nervous system. By stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system, and it brings a feeling of calmness both in your body and in your mind. Another benefit is by slowing down our breath and also by breathing less, it brings a higher amount of carbon dioxide within your body. That ultimately translates into lowering down our heart rate and really calming our nervous system. This is a practice that you can actually do at any time in your day. Having that impact on your nervous system and on your mind and body, it's ideal, especially if you're trying to calm yourself, or if you're going into a room where you feel a little bit stressed and anxious, or like right before going to bed you had a busy day and there are a lot of thoughts in your mind. This is the perfect time to do a couple of sequences of box breathing. You can do it, as I mentioned, anytime in your day. Ideally is by having a really straight and long spine. So you can either choose to sit in a comfortable seated position, cross-legged, kneeling. You can also do it laying down on the mat. Sometimes, like if the situation is not ideal, you can also do it standing or whenever. Like, it's really like the purpose of doing the box breathing. So let's kind of dive into it. As I mentioned, for today's practice, it's ideal that we find ourselves in a seated, comfortable position. If it's easier for you, grab a block or something that you can elevate your hips, really making sure that your spine is nice and straight, shin parallel to the ground. And I invite you to close your eyes. Throughout the box breathing, we will be trying to breathe through our nose, both inhales and exhales. I will be counting today, so for today's practice it will be a count of 4. At the beginning it will be more guided, and then slowly I will reduce the guidance up until the point where I invite you to find your own way, your own rhythm, and your own count. You will be hearing a sound in the background, a music that helps you with keeping track of the count. We will be trying to breathe through our belly, so diaphragm breathing. You can place your hand on your belly and you can feel your belly expand and contract at each cycle. Let's dive into the guided box breathing and really find and tune in with your body, with your mind, and with your breath. Come into seated position. Close your eyes, ground your sit bones, bring your hands on your knees or wherever it feels comfortable to you. Take one full breath in and one gentle, slow breath out. One more time. Fully in through your belly. And gentle breath out. And now we start. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And now I let you go through your own count. One more cycle. And come back to your neutral breathing. Feel your body. Feel the sensation of the practice. on your mind, on your breath. Stay in passive awareness. Slowly bring your hands to your heart and open up your eyes with a gaze, soft gaze in front of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this introduction to box breathing triggered curiosity and maybe even a daily practice of just a couple of rounds of box breathing before starting the day. And observe how your body reacts to it the more you practice, or whenever you feel the need to really slow down, clear up your mind. This is an amazing practice. It's so easy to do, and it very much requires yourself, your consciousness and your awareness in the way you breathe, and holding for a bit longer your inhalations, your holds, and your exhalation. I hope you will join me again next week. We'll be going into another pranayama practice and then adding a few of those regular yoga flows. Thank you so much.